Hello again folks, it's Mel here and I'm back with another video. So last week I did a sort of guess what I just bought on eBay video, and I told you I'd actually bought 3 items. So last week we looked at the first item that I bought, which was a Marshall DSL 401 amplifier, great amp. I'm going to be using that today, and you can see how I've got it set up here. I'm just going to be using the clean channel, and I've got the master volume again all the way down, and I'm just using the emulated output. But I am going into a pedal, so I'm going to give you a few hints on this second item, because you're never going to guess it otherwise. So it's a pedal, it's a distortion pedal. It's got 3 knobs on it, one for the output level, one for the tone, and one for the gain or distortion amount. And it's also got a voicing switch on it. So I'm not going to tell you what brand it is, but I will give you some clues as to what it's not. So first of all, it's not a stupidly high-end expensive pedal, because I can't afford those. It's not a really cheap Chinese knockoff like Mosky or anything like that. It's a regular size pedal. It's not a mini pedal. It's not Joyo or Mosky or anything like that. It's not Ibanez, so it's not a tube screamer. It's not Boss. It's not a Boss pedal. It's not Electro Harmonics. It's not TC Electronic. It's not Digitech. It's not DOD. It's not Full Tone. It's not Proco. So that's narrowed it down quite a bit there for you. But anyway, see if you can have a guess what it is. I know this is a tough one, but it's just a bit of fun. So I'll just tell you how I've got the pedal set at the minute. I've got the output volume and the tone control both set to around 10 o'clock. And I'm just going to leave them there. I'm not going to touch those. And I've got the distortion fully off at the minute, and I'm just going to play around with that distortion control and gradually turn it up. I'm using my Gibson SG Special, and I'm on the neck pickup, and I'm in humbucker mode. This is what the guitar sounds like without the pedal. Just before we get any further into it, if I could just remind you, if you do like watching these videos, please remember to subscribe to the channel. It's free and it will help me out over time. Share the video, leave me a comment, whatever, all that stuff. But let's have a listen at this pedal. Okay, so neck pickup, volume and tone up full on the guitar. Pedals off at the minute. Output and tone controls are at 10 o'clock. Gain, distortion, whatever you want to call it, is fully off. Guitar without the pedal on. Actually, I did have the pedal on there, sorry about that. Guitar without the pedal. And then with that pedal on, distortion at 0 at minimum. Off again. On. That's at the minimum level. I'm going to turn it up. So minimum's about 7 o'clock. I'm going to turn it up to 8 o'clock. Let's have a listen at that. So the pedal's off. Pedal on. Off. On. Off again. I'm going to turn it up to 10 o'clock. Pedal on. Off. On. Right, we'll take it up to halfway, 12 o'clock, straight up. This is off. On. Really nice note definition. This is off again. That was at 12 o'clock. We'll go to 2 o'clock. This is off. On. Off. On. Now crank it all the way up. It goes to about 5 o'clock. This is with the pedal off. On. So even with the distortion cranked up, it's still nice note definition. Let's go to the bridge pickup. This is on full distortion. This is with the distortion off completely. Midway, 12 o'clock. Three o'clock. And up full. Really nice sounding pedal. Any ideas what it is? Oh, just one more thing. It's got that voice switch on it, which I think is more for single coils. So I'll just put this guitar in single coil mode. So turn the distortion all the way off again. This is with the normal voice. With that switch engaged. Switch disengaged. Back in. So it just thickens it up a little bit, thickens the mids up. Let's put it up to about 11 o'clock. This is on the switch out position. Switch in. Switch out. Pedal off. Switch in again, that second voice. Put it on 3 o'clock with the switch out. This is the original voice. switch in, switch out, switch in, so it's subtle but it does change things up a bit. Let's just have a listen at that humbucker. So I've got again distortions on about 2 o'clock. That's with the switch out. We'll put that switch in. Out. In. It's a great sounding pedal, this. So any ideas yet? I'll give you a minute. Okay, so I'll reveal the pedal to you. I'll just take that lead out. So it's an MXR, probably the best name for a distortion pedal ever. This is the custom Badass, and this is the 78 version. They do a couple of different versions of this pedal, I believe, like 75. This is the 78. I got this off eBay. It's got a few scratches on it, paint scratches. It's also got some marker pen that someone's wrote in black, probably to line it up with his pedal board, I don't know. But it's fully functioning, it's in full working order, and I've got to say it sounds absolutely amazing. It's a great pedal. Really like this pedal. So the reason I bought this is because at the minute on my pedal board I've got an Electro Harmonic Soul Food overdrive, and I've got that going into another overdrive, TC Electronics Mojo. Now I love both of those pedals. I do like the Mojo, but I just feel sometimes I'd like a bit more gain and output from it. So I thought I'd go for a distortion pedal. And I did a bit of research on this. I was looking for a Boss SD1 originally, but I couldn't really find one that looked like it was going to be in the condition I was looking for. So I bought this. Really pleased with it. I think the note definition's great on it, even when you turn the distortion up, and it's got that custom crunch switch on it which alters the voicing slightly. You get that nice bright blue LED when you turn that on, so it's easy to know whether you're on that mode or in the standard mode. And yeah, it's just a fantastic sounding pedal. Really pleased with that. So that's the second item that I bought on eBay, and I'll do another one next week to show you the third item that I bought. But that's the video for today. If you're in the market for a decent, not overly expensive pedal, I don't know how much these are, to be honest. New. I don't even know if they're still made. See if you can guess what the third item is for next week. I'll give you another clue. It's another distortion pedal. I won't tell you the brand, and I won't exclude any brands, but I'll give you a few more hints and tips next week as to what it is. But that's all from me today. Look after yourselves, and bye for now.